Alright, so we are in France and today I've got something very exciting to share with you. For the past months, my girlfriend Rens and I and our dogs have been traveling through France in our vintage motorhomes. So far, we only had one bike. And that's why I got very excited when DYU contacted me to review one of their e-bikes. So DYU contacted me to do a review on their DYU D3F, a mini foldable e-bike. So let's unpack it and let's assemble it. As you can imagine, getting parcels delivered to your doorstep while living on the road is very challenging. Luckily for us, we could deliver it to the Netherlands and Iris got back home for the birthday of her father so she could bring it to France. This really is a mini bike. Pretty well packed though. Actually, the box that the bike comes in is pretty big. However, DYU ensures that the bike doesn't get damaged on the way by packaging it very well. Once everything is unpacked, assembling the bike is very easy and straightforward. It's pretty comfy and requires only a couple of steps. The folding part of the bike is the steering bar, which makes it very compact. Then it comes with this one little box. Here we've got some instructions and a light, so to see, a charger, the power brick, the mudguard for the rear wheel, and the pedals. All in all, I think it took me about 15, maybe 20 minutes max to fully assemble the bike. You basically unfold the steering bar, pop in the seat, install the pedals and the mudguard, and inflate the tires so you can ride comfortably. And that's about it. The folding design makes it very easy to take it on public transport or pop it in your car trunk. But as you can see right here, it also fits easily on my bike rack at the back of my truck camper. Even though the design is very compact, it is pretty heavy for its size, weighing about 18 kilograms. This is both a pro and a con because of its sturdy build, but this also makes it heavier to carry around. It has got 14-inch wheels with disc brakes both in the front and in the back. Alright, let's go for a test ride. Riding the D3F is actually pretty straightforward. You turn it on by pressing this button right here, and this button right here is to switch on the headlight. And once it is turned on, you basically only just have to pedal or use the throttle to accelerate. Riding the D3F feels pretty similar to riding an e-scooter. And for the cheap price of 519 euros, you get what you pay for. So let's talk about performance a little bit. This tiny little bike comes with a 250 watt motor, which is actually quite powerful for its size. It comes with a built-in 10 amp hour battery that offers a whopping 40 to 60 kilometer range. The battery takes about 6 hours to charge, and because the battery is built in, I have to take the bike inside to charge it. Now, I hear you asking yourself, what about the top speed? So, in my case, I actually went 25 kilometers an hour, which is the maximum speed according to the instruction manual. However, do take into account that the top speed and the range might differ depending on different circumstances. Since this mini budget e-bike doesn't have any gears, pedaling at higher speeds might feel really awkward. But of course, this is the moment where you can use the throttle to keep on going. Because the D3F doesn't come with any suspension, of course I was curious how it would perform off-road, like on this off-road track. And well, before I share with you my experience, I'll first show you the footage. Alright, so that was actually pretty fun. This thing rides pretty cool, it accelerates pretty quickly actually. As mentioned before, it is pretty heavy but also built very sturdy because it has got a metal frame, let's say. The disadvantage of such a tiny compact bike is that the wheels are very small, so on rougher terrains it is just very wobbly. Also, one-handed driving like I did for this video is really not recommended because the steering bar is quite quirky, let's say, because it's so narrow and the wheels are so small. So all in all, I think it is a pretty cool bike to just have with you on your journey. Also for me, now that I have this little bike, I don't always have to take my camper to go somewhere. I can just leave it anywhere and just take the little bike. Also, I'm traveling now with my girlfriend, and this is actually our second bike, so now we can go together on little city trips or whatever and just leave the camper on a safe place. So all in all, a pretty cool bikey. If you're interested, check out the link down below in the video description. Thank you DYU for sending this one out to us, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.